I'm Brian Winnekins at Commodity Classic, and our broadcasts are being brought to you in part by the Wisconsin Corn Growers Association. Ashley Gausman, your BASF representative, Northwest Wisconsin. Wisconsin Soybean Growers Association, Dairyland Equipment Services, Plainview, Minnesota, and Woodville, Wisconsin. The Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, Annabis Silo, and BASF. I'm with Neil Doherty. He is an innovation specialist with BASF. We're at the BASF booth, and we're going to talk about the Maglis system with BASF today. And Neil, thank you for joining us. First, how did this all come about?
So we really looked at all the different innovations and products we were bringing to the marketplace, and we said, one of the areas that we were not yet involved in is ag IT. And for ways that we could take our crop protection products, our nitrogen management products, and build the recommendation in a way that growers have access to it, and we can bring that access to other people that are part of their organization, like their retailer, like their custom applicator, or other people that are part of their their decision-making team.
So this is something, this program then is something, this computer-type program is really going to be an all-encompassing type program for the farm.
Yeah, it's really intended to be. It's a way that we can look differently at the way, rather than just making a product recommendation, we're going to look at the growing crop and the things that crop needs throughout the growing season, build the recommendations around that, have a good hard copy of it, a recordable copy that can quickly be disseminated to, again, all the players that make decisions on a gentleman's farm.
We are talking with Neil Doherty with BASF here at Commodity Classics. So, Neil, the Maglis system, it's going to give producers a chance to adjust their management practices throughout the growing season?
Yeah, that is one of the capabilities of the Maglis system, is to be able to adjust kind of on the go. And we all know Mother Nature is never consistent year in and year out. Things change, the condition of the crop changes, so we can change those recommendations and then get those changes again to the people that need to know, so we can be timely, we can be efficient, and hopefully provide the crop what it needs.
What about in west central Wisconsin? We do have some areas that have either very slow internet or no internet whatsoever. On the cell phone service is not available. So how can this program work in the field if you have a field that has no internet service?
Yeah, so the Maglis program is adaptable to almost any type of electronic phone, iPad, tablet, but it is encased. A lot of the information is encased in the phone or the tablet itself. So you can make the recommendation, and then where you can get to an area where you do have connectivity, you simply connect, and then the recommendations can go out to the people they need to go to.
Obviously, in west central Wisconsin as well, we have a very big dairy industry. Can this be something that would help dairy farmers because they grow a lot of their own forage, and another person that they may need as part of their team is the nutritionist? Can he be included, or she be included, or the vet be included into this?
Absolutely. So there are times we're going to make recommendations that are going to affect the growth of the crop, and that's going to affect how or when they harvest, and that's going to affect feed value and eventually the cow itself. So this information can go directly to those folks, and we can include information that may enhance the recommendation to change or enhance or improve the feed value as well.
One thing that producers are going to ask about as well is security.
So it's a great question. Maglis is designed that the information is very secure and stays between the grower and BASF, and only goes to those people the grower intends it to go to.
And if folks would like more information, I guess before we even get to that, is in agriculture IT, we're starting to see more and more of that, and it seems like every company is starting to have their own version of something like Maglis. Do we get to a point where we have too much data? They're too much of a good thing, and all of a sudden we're overwhelmed.
Well, and we think that's one of the challenges that's facing us as we go forward, is we do have a ton of data, and there's a lot of complexity around it. What we hope Maglis becomes is a foundation for a platform where we can look at that data, and in partnership with BASF and the grower, better evaluate that data and find the useful pieces of that data to make better decisions as we move forward. So we kind of hope this is an opportunity to maybe make kind of a clearinghouse for a lot of that data and get useful information from it.
And could this also, again, the farmers can pick and choose who they want to have this data. Does the program, based on the data, give like yield projections and things like that? Because a farmer may want to have that to talk to his grain marketing person.
So today it does not. today it's simply designed around making the best crop protection recommendation that's going to help him, advance his farm. However, it can look at things that will drive yield opportunity, and that may impact how he looks maybe at his marketing or the information he needs to take to his banker on what he needs to finance for a good crop.
And again, if farmers would like more information, I bet they can go online or they can talk to their BASF representatives?
Sure. I would recommend they try to find their local BASF representative. If they don't know who that is, they can go to BASF.com. There's a rep finder on there. They can find their local person, and we'd be happy to sit down with the grower and walk him through Maglis.
You can also talk with Ashley Gausman, your BASF representative serving Northwest Wisconsin. That's ashley.gausman at BASF.com. From Commodity Classic, I'm Brian Winnikins.